everyone, I don't do intros because intros are lame. Today I'm going to be vlogging the very first 24-hour readathon that I've done on this channel. Because I've done some before, but I've never vlogged one before. So this is a new experience for me. I'm also doing a winter break vlog as well. So like my winter break started today. Well, it's almost the 17th, but December 16th, and then we don't go back to college until January 13th. So during that whole time, I'm going to be vlogging all of the books that I am reading during that time. And I apologize for the awful lighting in here. This is obviously not my normal setup. I am in my at-home room right now with all of my at-home things. And so this is gonna be interesting because I've never filmed here before. But we should go through my TBR for this 24-hour readathon. By the way, this readathon is hosted by Mikala from Twitter, and I will link her Twitter down there as well as her YouTube channel. But yeah, it starts now, so I should hurry up and get through the TBR. So first, I'm starting with Wake by Lisa McMahon. I am currently exactly 100 pages into this book. And I have read it before, but I had started it a couple months ago, and I just wanted to finish it. And I want to go into 2020 having no books that I'm currently reading. So I'm starting with this one so I can get it off of my currently reading list. I also have The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslie Walton. Again, another book that I started in like July and then I never got to finish. I am like 17 pages into this one, so I haven't really gotten very far. But, so this one I'm tentatively going to read after I finish Wake, but we'll see. Next I have The Past and Other Things That Should Stay Buried by Sean David Hutchinson. Again, I started this one in like June and I got like 20 pages in and I just put it down. And I want to finish it before 2020 so I don't have any baggage of 2019. I want to start the decade fresh. And finally, on my TBR, I have Fade by Lisa McMahon, which is the sequel to Wake. I have it on here only because I know once I read Wake, I'm gonna want to read this book because I've read them before and I absolutely love them. So I'm going to try to push myself to only read books that I need to, but if I decide I need to get like a pick-me-up and read this one, then I might. We'll just see how that goes. So yeah, it is currently 12:02, so we should get reading. By the way, we have guest appearances from This Is Jinx. He is one of my cats. Ow! And he likes to claw. And then we also have Neo, my other cat. He's the nice one, and he's fluffy and fat and adorable. And then this is PJ, my dog, and she loves me very much. And they're all here to support me while I do this readathon, so I love them so much. I've got my first cup of tea of the night. I don't drink coffee, so tea is my alternative for that. It's peach tea, by the way. I think it's got a special name, but I forget, but it's peach, so that's not the right book. Let's get cracking. He's so helpful. So I read about 68 pages of Wake, And honestly, I am pretty tired because I'm on a school sleeping schedule. So I go to bed pretty early. And so yeah, I think I'm gonna maybe read a bit more, but then I'll probably fall asleep. And I don't have an alarm set or anything, so I'll just wake up when I wake up and pick up where I left off. I need sleep. I don't want to get up and turn the lights off. So I'm going to sleep like this. That didn't really work so well. So instead of going to sleep like I said I was going to, I ended up actually finishing Wake by Lisa McMahon. I think that had like 42 pages or something like that till the end, and I was like, well, I might as well finish it. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear the TV in the living room. It is really, really loud, and I don't want to get up and shut the door. But anyway, so yeah, I finished Wake, and it is very, very good. If you haven't read it, it is about a girl who falls into people's dreams, and it's amazing. And if you haven't read it, you need to, like, right this second. And honestly, I don't know if I'm gonna start Fade, or I'm gonna try to read The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender tomorrow, because I need to get it done. But I really want to read Fade, which is the sequel to Wake, because these books are just so good. But that's a problem for the morning, because now I am gonna go to sleep. So I'm doing it for real this time. So I'll see you in the morning. Okay, so it is currently about 10:30. I slept until like 10 because I needed my full 8 hours of sleep. But now I'm ready to go. I changed into a comfy sweater thing because I wanted to be comfy. Also, my dog is here. Say hi, PJ. Say hi, PJ. Oh, look at her. She's so sweet. Ah, she's so sweet. So I'm starting with The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender, because I finished Wake last night. So, did I have anything else to say? No. Okay, let's get started. My other dog, Boog, decided to join us while we're reading. So, okay, bye. That moment when you find your name in your book. It says it down here at the bottom somewhere. That's my name right there. I mean, it says Ebony. I mean, it's spelled wrong, but it's still my name. Yay! Okay, so I had to take a little bit of a break from reading The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender because I had to make myself some lunch. But I'm currently on page 52. It's 11:30. And honestly, I started this book in like June or July or something. And I put it down because I was bored, because like it kept talking about Ava's like grandparents and her great-grandparents and like their lives and stuff. And I was like, I just want to get to Ava, about like how she has wings and stuff. But I'm at the point where she's talking about her grandma and her mom who's a baby, and I'm starting to get into it, so I'm hoping that I will still enjoy it as I continue going, and yeah, we'll see how it goes. Say hi, Mr. Boog. Say hi, Mr. Boog. He's been very helpful in helping me read. So I decided I needed to go for a walk because my legs needed to be stretched. So I'm walking my dogs, and it's very difficult because I'm holding both leashes with one hand because I'm also holding my phone with the other. And yeah, also it's extremely bright out here, so that's why I'm squinting. But while I'm walking, I'm actually going to be watching Haley in Bookland's video that she uploaded today about her Christmas readathon, which is funny because I'm also doing a readathon today. So after like 3 minutes of walking, Boog decided he didn't want to walk anymore. So now I have to carry him, which is fun. It's a good thing he only weighs like 3 pounds. PJ, on the other hand, is going nuts with all of the snow everywhere. She's part Australian Shepherd, so she absolutely loves just running into snowdrifts and just going wild. Now this is how you walk a dog. I don't even have to hold his leash. So I am currently reading By the Fire, and I'm still reading The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender. I'm on page 62, and it's about 12:50. So I really haven't read much this hour, but I took my dogs for a walk, and yeah, that's basically all I did. But yeah, now I'm sitting by the fire and reading. Fun fact, this is still my first cup of tea because I made one last night and then I again heated it up this morning, and then I had to heat it up again because I only drink 3 sips and then put it down, and then I never go back to it like I do with every single book that I read, honestly. Shade. There are so many things happening in this book, oh my gosh, I can't even. I'm really glad that I'm finally actually getting into it and actually caring about the characters and what's happening. But oh my goodness, there's so much drama and tea, and there's relationships, and there's things that are happening in the relationships, and it is insane. And I'm so glad that it's finally getting interesting because I was really sad when I didn't like it at first, but I like it now, so I can't even. I'm on page 92, and it is currently 1:35, and I'm on page 92, and oh my goodness, there's so much happening. So it is currently 3:14 p.m. and I'm on page 139 of The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender, and I'm liking it, but it's kind of died down again, cause I started and I was meh, and then I was liking it, and now it's kind of dying down a bit since then. But I don't know, I'll probably keep reading it unless I get extremely bored, and then I'll maybe move over to Fade. I don't know, because I don't want to put this book down, but if I'm getting tuckered out, then I will. Also, I now have my second cup of tea. It's a little too warm to drink still, but I finally finished my first cup. And I made a fire, so we have books and teas and fires, and yeah, it's very cozy, comfy. So I just finished my second book of the 24-hour readathon, The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender by Leslie Walton, and it is almost 7 o'clock right now, so I have time to start one more, and I'm thinking I'm gonna start Fade. This is the sequel to Wake, the first book I read in the readathon, just because I know it's a quick and easy read, and I want to try to finish Fade by the end of the readathon, so I know for sure I'll probably be able to finish it, but The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender, oh my goodness, I'm so conflicted about it, but at the same time, I'm it's so good. I don't know. Okay, so the only thing I really knew going into it was that it was about a girl, Ava Lavender, who was born with wings, and that it had lyrical writing. That's all I knew. And so I started it a couple months ago, and I got kind of bored because there's a lot of history of the family before Ava's born, and I was I just want Ava to be born, because I thought that she had wings was so interesting. But I did eventually get really attached to the character, specifically Ava's mother and then Ava herself. And so there was lots of romantic things that were happening that I was ooh, yeah, that's happening. And I'm oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. And then the ending was, I definitely wasn't expecting it. At first I was like, well, if this ends how I think it's gonna end, this book is too predictable. But it didn't end how I thought it. Well, I mean, it kind of did, but like, it's also surprised me, if that makes sense. So like, oh my goodness. Like, I was like, I really liked the first 100 pages. I was like, I don't really like this. It's kind of slow. And I thought that still, but then like, the climax of it was amazing. Like, it just built. Everything, like, clicked into place. And, like, oh my goodness. The climax was really good. And the ending, it is definitely fitting for the book and for the title of the book. So, yeah. I really liked it. I don't know. It's like, I don't think I'm gonna ever read it again. Unless I really got, like, in the mood for it. But it definitely is going to stick with me for a long time. So, yeah, I'm glad I read it, and I'm glad I'm done with it, because that means I've finished 2 books today, and I'm hopefully going to finish a 3rd one before the end of the day. I'm really excited, because I love this book. And I'm going to go eat some dinner first, and then I'll get back to reading this. Okay, so I ate dinner, and I drank some milk, and I'm hydrated and fed now. And it's about 7:45, so now I'm finally going to return to my readathon and start with Fade by Lisa McMahon. I wanted to read The Past and Other Things That Should Stay Buried, but I think that this one is going to be a faster book for me to get through, so that's why I decided to go with this one, because I really want to have finished 3 books by now. So it is currently 12:17 a.m., and I just finished Fade by Lisa McMahon. This is my 3rd book that I finished for this readathon. And, I mean, technically I went a couple minutes over time, but I just wanted to finish this book. And, you know, there's no readathon police, so I was gonna do it anyway. I'm just so glad that I finished 3 books today. And 2 of them I was currently reading, so now I'm currently reading 2 less books, which is really cool. Yeah, that's basically it for this readathon vlog. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This is a new thing for me, so if you liked it, please make sure to comment down below and tell me that you want to see more of this kind of stuff. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe down below and click that bell icon so you get notified whenever I post. I post new videos every Friday at 5 p.m. Central Time, so you can expect to see more from me soon. If you want to follow me on social media, my links are in the description down below, or you could just find me on Twitter and Instagram. My username is Butterflies on My Bookshelf with periods in between the words. It's the exact same as my channel name. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Oh no, my lamp keeps falling over. This one is also, I'm hoping to finish sometime during the, yeah, words are hard. The lighting in here is so bad. That's a little better. Hopefully the lamp doesn't break while I'm doing this. I am going to start with, I can't reach it.